Hello and welcome. Hello and welcome. Thank you for joining me for this session. Today, we're going to derive our inspiration for the drawing practice from these beautifully designed the Law of Attraction cards. I admire every picture created by this illustrator. Her name, I'm not sure how to pronounce it, probably like Christine Beauregard, French, and I love every illustration of hers. I'll put the link in the description in case you want to take a look, and I will also include the links to 3 of my favorite decks of cards created by this illustrator. Those are health and the law of attraction, money and the law of attraction, and getting into the vortex. Here you can see I already sketched one card from the deck of money and the law of attraction, and I thought it would be fun to sketch a few more. So here you can see just basically what those cards look like. I chose 2 cards from the deck of health and the law of attraction. Here I already sketched this one, and now I'm going to sketch the second one. As you can see, I am making a very light sketch with the white pencil. I really love drawing on black paper. It's just so much fun and so satisfying. If you haven't tried it yet, maybe this video will inspire you to do something like this. All the art supplies that I use in my video and every video are in the description of those videos, just to let you know, in case you're interested. Okay? I'm doing very, very light sketch, and then I will be coloring picture or bringing a little more color with markers. So the inspiring message on this first card is, from my place of alignment, I will be inspired to achieve wonderful results. I love talking about the law of attraction, especially with those who are very skeptical about it, because I myself also from that category, or at least I used to be until about 15 years ago. I had some serious health issues, and at some point I was ready to try anything besides drugs or surgery that may help me to improve my health. And then the law of attraction came into my life. And I have to tell you that my life became so much better with that tuning into this positive alignment, changing my attitude, shifting my focus towards recovery and all the improvement, no matter how minute, instead of focusing on pain. I started changing my perspective on life, started practicing meditation, developing my self-awareness, my optimism, and those inspiring messages had really helped me. It was lots of fun because I was getting better, and it helped me more than I had expected. Of course, it wasn't the only remedy. The law of attraction was just a part of the holistic path that I chose at that time. So the funny part is, once it helped me, I forgot all about that practice. And within years, it's kind of faded away. But even though I stopped meditating and doing my visualizations, it seems like I gained momentum, and it kept working for me for quite a while. I was still enjoying the illustrations, and once in a while I would just pull out a card or 2 when I feel a little bit down. Let me read the message on the back of this card. What you do in terms of action is far less important than the thoughts you think, the way you feel, your vibrational balance, or the story you tell. When you take the time to find vibrational balance, the physical effort you apply will yield wonderful results. But there is not enough action in the world to compensate for that misaligned energy. From your place of alignment, you will feel inspired by the beneficial behavior, just as from your place of misalignment, you're inspired by detrimental behavior. From my place of alignment, I will be inspired to achieve wonderful results. And now the second card. The law of attraction responds to the vibrations of my stories. This is the message of the card. So the idea of the artist is probably that all these butterflies represent a sense of vibration. And the card is very vibrant and so optimistic and so inspiring. I love it. It's one of my favorites. Now, I'll read you the description on the back of the card. You can accomplish change in every experience, but you have to begin to see your world differently. You have to tell the story the way you want it to be, rather than like it is. I know this is very tricky and it brings lots of resistance from most of us once we hear these words about telling the story the way you want it to be and not the way it is. But the only way to bring the possibility of improvement, if that's what we're looking for, is to have an open mind. Because repeating our story of pain, of sadness, only reinforces that story and keeps our mind focusing on everything that supports the story that we keep repeating, whether it is our misery or our happiness, our losses or our achievements, or whatever we choose to focus on. And the law of attraction responds to the vibrations of my stories. And if I sense resistance, it means there is something very important for me in this message. This is how I learned to become aware of where my thoughts are directed. Every day, I was deliberately choosing to notice every little improvement that was happening in my body. I was a disabled artist at that point. I lost grip, literally, in my fingers. I could not hold a pencil. I could not hold a pen or any tool. It was very hard for me to bend my fingers or have something in my hand. And I thought I would never be able to do anything like this. And now, no matter how imperfect my drawing is, I am thrilled that I'm able to do it. And of course, I'm not saying that the law of attraction is the remedy for our problems. As I already mentioned, I just used it as one of the multiple tools in the process of my recovery and improvement. I also read a bunch of books around that time. Just from the top of my head, I remember that I read a book. It's called The Story of You, and I think it's And How to Change It I'll find it and put a link in the description in case you're interested also. I read Loving What Is, Radical Acceptance, The Wisdom of Your Cells, and The Mind-Body Code. All those books, along with the Law of Attraction cards, helped me tremendously. And I hope this video entertained and inspired you. Thank you so much for watching this video till the end. Thank you for spending your precious time with me. It means a lot. If you would like to see more of this type of videos, please leave a comment and let me know. I'm planning to do so. I hope you have a wonderful day and your beautiful personal vibrations attract only wonderful things into your life.